Let's get into narcissism. They all seek to control and manage. And most people don't like a narcissist because they don't know how to deal with them. They try to shut them down. They try to destroy them. You know what? You can't destroy a narcissist. You can't say anything to shut down a narcissist. They only seek to control and manage. And let me tell you something. I won't be controlled and managed. Not by dog trainers, not by women, not by anybody. Okay? So rule number one. When you're dealing with a narcissist, and I grew up with a narcissist, I got a lot of valuable lessons on how to deal with narcissism. Okay? You need to let them destroy themselves, but you need to put the onus on them. That's the reality. You got to be a quick thinker, and you need to understand the actual behavioral psychology. They have no idea about B.F. Skinner. All these people are blaming B.F. Skinner for the quadrants of dog training, positive and negative reinforcement. They have no idea because they've never actually sat down and read fucking Skinner. That's the reality. And that's my ace in the hole. First of all, you put the onus on them. You put up boundaries. If you do X, then Y, I guarantee you, is the result. When I get into a relationship with women, I tell them point blank, I set up my boundaries. If you lie to me, if you choose to lie to me, then you choose to leave the relationship. Don't sit there and try to blame me after the fact. And they can't blame you because you're taking the onus off yourself and you're putting the complete onus on them. That's the reality. If you cheat on me, if you choose to cheat on me, then this is the punishment. Get the fuck out of my life. At that point, they can't blame you because they made a decision. They made a conscious choice to break a bloody boundary. Well, guess what? You do the same thing with trainers. If you do X, then I guarantee you Y is the punishment. But you need to know who you're dealing with. You need to do a little bit of discovery first. And let me tell you something. It's so much fun dealing with narcissists. When I get narcissists running away from me, I love it. They come, they fight. Next thing you know, they're deleting comments and running away. That happened with numerous IGP dog trainers. They won't come and attack me directly. They won't utter my name, but yet they'll send their minions over to do it. And they fight. Next thing you know, they're running away, they're deleting comments and running away. Most times they get a screenshot, and I actually got so many screenshots of these minions and people's freaking enforcers and whatnot. Number two, B.F. Skinner, you need to understand some psychology. And these trainers, these narcissists that are out there right now, all across social media, all these social media influencers, and that's all dog trainers are, social media influencers, they're not dog trainers, they're content creators. All of these narcissists, they love to come at me. And I love it. When you understand B.F. Skinner and what positive reinforcement and negative reinforcement really is, now you can control. Now you're in control. Now you're you're captain of the ship. What is negative reinforcement? Generates behaviors. And once you understand, once you learn the skill of being an environmental negative reinforcement, oh, you can have a whole lot of fun. Because what's the outcome of being a negative reinforcement? Positive reinforcement. And what is positive reinforcement? Fight and flight. That's the reality. They don't get this. Trainers come to me and they fight, and eventually they delete all the comments and run away. Once you read Skinner and understand what being a negative, and you can't apply negative reinforcement. The application of negative reinforcement is like smacking a child in the ass. It doesn't work. That's called punishment. But you need to be an environmental negative reinforcement. And once you learn that skill, you're going to have people running away from you like crazy. And they will eventually just keep on coming, and they eventually will just destroy themselves. They expose everything on their own. You know, these dogs to a bone, and most narcissists are a dog to a bone. They want to win. They can't lose. And the more you just be in negative reinforcement, the more they fight and flight, guess what? The more they expose themselves. And the more data they get, the more information you get, the more ammunition you get. And eventually you're just going to keep on using it against them, and eventually they destroy themselves. They give up because they get no other options. That's how you destroy a narcissist, ladies and gentlemen. Two big things. Number one is boundaries. Two, study psychology and learn to be an environmental negative reinforcement. We're all products of our environment, ladies and gentlemen. That's all we are. And when you learn to be a negative reinforcement, let me tell you something, you're going to have a whole lot of fun with a narcissist. So anybody wants to be a narcissist, you want to not control and manage me, feel free, come on, bring it on. You're not going to control and manage me. You will end up running away. That's the reality. Have a good day.